Think about your last argument or difficult conversation. Maybe it's uncomfortable or even painful. Maybe you don't even want to replay it right now. Perhaps it was with a spouse, a friend, a colleague, or a family member. Chances are you can still remember what was said, how you felt, and what you wish you had said differently. Most of us instinctively focus on what the other person did wrong. But James does something surprising. He invites us to look within ourselves. He says, "What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from your desires that battle within you?" Ronald Rolheiser writes that we all live with a restless heart. We long to be loved, seen, valued, understood, accepted, and connected. And these desires are not the problem. In many ways, they point us toward God and remind us that we were made for relationship. The problem is that we often expect other people to satisfy these longings. Perhaps beneath your frustration was a desire to be understood. Perhaps beneath your anger was a desire to be respected. Perhaps beneath your defensiveness was a desire to feel valued. The conflict may have looked like it was about the other person, but often there was something deeper happening within you. Healthy desires become destructive when they turn into demands. A desire to be understood becomes, "You must understand me, you better." A desire to be valued becomes, "You must affirm me." A desire for security becomes, "Things must go my way." And when those demands are not met, conflict grows. Of course, healthy relationships involve listening and affirming and caring for one another. Of course, that's true. But no relationship can carry the full weight of our deepest longings. Is it really fair to make another person responsible for your inner restlessness? For my inner restlessness? Is it constructive to make them either the cause of your unhappiness or the savior who is supposed to fix everything? And maybe we've all done this. But James invites us to a different way. Imagine rather pausing in the middle of an argument and asking yourself, "Wait, what am I really longing for here?" Instead of attacking and defending or withdrawing, you become curious. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," you stop and you recognize your desire to be heard. Instead of trying to win the argument, you stop and you acknowledge your desire to feel respected. Instead of projecting your restlessness onto another person, you bring it into the presence of Jesus. James's invitation is not to get rid of our desires, it's to become aware of them and to bring it to God. As our restless hearts find their rest in Him, we stop demanding that others be what only God can be. And we become more free to love them as they are. This is not easy, and we can only do this through this power of His Spirit. So set aside 5 minutes today and maybe ask yourself, what am I grappling with? And complete this sentence. I will be okay even if. Maybe I will be okay even if I'm misunderstood. I will be okay even if it doesn't go my way. I will be okay even if I'm not recognized. Notice what statements feel difficult to say. Those may reveal desires that have quietly become demands. And bring those desires to Jesus. Don't judge yourself or be harsh. Just ask Him to teach you how to hold these desires with open hands.